Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to September 2025 General Monthly Reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, before I start the transits, I'm just gonna really quick, I need to fix my camera. Get it straight. That's better. Can you see if that's better? Yes, that's better. Okay. Okay, so the transits. So first, I am recording on, what is today? Today is, oh my gosh, it's Thursday. Oh goodness. Okay, just 1 second here. My dates. Okay. 28th. Okay, 28th. Sorry about that, guys and gals. Okay. So the full moon is going to be on the 7th. It's going to be in Pisces. So that's your opposite sign. And it will be at 15 degrees, 23 minutes. The new moon is going to be on the 21st. It's going to be in your sign, Virgo. And it will be at 29 degrees, 5 minutes. So right close to transitioning into Libra. And we have Mars in Libra at the beginning, the 1st, and it is squared to transiting Jupiter in Cancer, and it will be a close square from the 1st through the 19th. We also have Uranus, transiting Uranus is now in Gemini, and it will be 1 degree all month long. We have Saturn, of course, is retrograde, and it will go back into Pisces. It's right now it's in Aries, but it will go back into Pisces from or on. Oh, just a second. I didn't write that down. 1 second here. It's this month. Oh, it's the 2nd. I believe it's the 2nd. So again, Saturn is in Aries on the 1st. Then on the 2nd of September, it retrogrades back into Pisces at 29 degrees, 57 minutes. And it will stay in Pisces through February 14th of next year, 2026. And we are going to have Neptune next month go back into Pisces retrograde. But this month it is in Aries. It's retrograde. Begins the month at 1 degree. By the end of the month, 0 degrees. We also still have Chiron in Aries at 26 degrees, 42 minutes. So closer to 27 degrees. And North Node is still Pisces at 18 degrees. Okay. Oh, we have Pluto transiting Pluto retrograde as well, and it will stay in Aquarius at 1 degree all month long. Okay, with that being said, Virgo, let's get to your specific reading. And okay, I just got, before I even started cards, solar event. So I'm not sure if we're having a solar event in September or if someone needs to pay attention to a specific solar event. So whenever you're listening to this, it's going to be the closest solar event that either just recently happened, or if there's one in September, that one that will be in September. And anything else about that? That's not necessarily for all of you, but it could be for all of you, Virgos in general, and it will be different for how, whatever around that solar event, how, or if it's passed already, what has happened for you or opened up for you. I also just got, maybe you have already received, if this is in the past, an opportunity that came your way and you took it. And if this hasn't happened yet, then I am getting that there will be an opportunity that will come your way for some of you. And that, yes, it's a green light to take it. And of course, always, always you go with your intuition, number one, first. But again, that's for a few of you, or maybe someone who is questioning or needing confirmation. Okay, so, okay, I just got another. It's a steal. So again, these messages that are coming through before I've started, they could be individual for a person, one of you, or a small group of you, or a general message for Virgo, all of you. Okay, so let me see if I can get more on that. The feeling I'm getting with around this, it's a steal, is whatever situation, or maybe it's a specific material possession that you receive or you buy. But whatever this is, you're thinking it's a good deal. You got a good deal, or it's a good opportunity. It's a steal. So, and also it doesn't come along. This is something that is specifically for you, Virgos, that this is for. And not very many people get this privilege. So I'm also getting a very special honor. Maybe you're being honored, some of you, in a unique field, or for who you are, and that could range in many different ways, because this is a general reading. You're being recognized too this month, Virgo, for something you do, who you are, something you've said, or just how you carry yourself, just in your day-to-day life. And you could also be receiving a lot of compliments, or a lot of people, yes, noticing you, whether they're just, you know, walk into a supermarket, for example, and they see you. You get a lot of looks and hellos, or acknowledgments that that your presence is known. Okay. Okay, is there anything else? And I just got, you're happy to be alive. So a lot of you, just in general, you are, if you haven't had that feeling yet before coming into September, sometime in September, you're going to have, and this could be around a specific situation, but you're just going to feel lucky and feel happy that you're alive and living in this time right now, how you are, who you are right now, how far you've come, that type of thing. Okay. Life in general is good for you. Okay. Because I'm also getting, some of you could have your circumstances. You've had tough circumstances, maybe for years and years, and now finally you've had a breakthrough and things are turning around. And so of course, you're happy to be alive, and you're very thankful for everything, everything in your life and where you're at now and where you're going. Okay. Okay, so let's start with, this is my Universal Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. So let's see, what else does Virgo need to know for this month of September? Oh, I just got to someone, this is a, not for all of you necessarily. Okay, just a second now. You had to let something go. You had to put something down. You had to put an end to something. You had to, or someone, or they did that to you. Because your energies were not matching anymore. Okay, what else for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Anything else? Okay. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. It's the first one. I just got from the Ace of Swords, you're receiving direct communication, or you've received direct communication. This could be physical communication. This could be from the unseen realm communication, with signs and synchronicities that are showing you, pointing you in the correct direction, and or signaling you in some specific way that is undeniable for you to know what your path is, if you're having a question that you've sent out into the universe and are asking for an answer, you will get a succinct, definite answer to that question. And this could be past, present, or future, depending upon when you're watching this. And then we have the Seven of Swords. This has to do, this Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, I just received that you're having to pay attention to something. There's some influence in your energy field, around you, in your environment, that I just got is tugging on you. Then I was drawn to his shoes, which are red, and I got the root chakra. So, and it's tugging on your security base, the center of who you are, who you see yourself to be. It could be having to do with your finances. And also I'm also getting, and these could be different messages, or it could be related to what I just said, but that someone is secretly having to or quietly having to make a choice, or make it, make a decision to move in a specific direction that might not be popular for those around you, and that's why you're keeping it to yourself. And that is the right thing to do. Keep it to yourself until you have already made that 100% chosen that direction and started moving in that direction, because you don't want your energy or your own internal guidance to be watered down with any external uh, uh, any other external energies that aren't in your best interest. I'm also getting, you could be possibly waiting for someone to communicate to you, and I'm seeing they're going to do that in the near future here. They see you as the king or queen, even if they've never said it. But I feel like they want to speak up. They want to say something. Okay, anything else from this deck? I also just got something different too. I was drawn to the circus tents. Those remind me of circus tents in the background. And what I got is you could also feel like either you're coming out of this or something in September is going to make you feel this way. And I'm getting this, like you're in a circus. It's like, it's unbelievable what's going on around you, and all this is kind of chaotic, but it's also at the same time humorous. It's and I'm also getting a bunch of different things could be going on all at once, and they don't relate to each other. They're all different, and I'm getting someone just sitting back and observing this and just kind of laughing because it's comical. It's comical. And so that's good. The laughter is great when you can laugh, and either at, if it has to do something with yourself or just laughing at a situation, definitely not, laughing to put down anyone, of course, but just laughing in a fun way that you're not taking anything too seriously. Also, that's what I'm feeling, is this energy is it's more playful. And also that could be a message for someone to not take things so seriously, specifically in the month of September. Whatever's going on for you, see the comical side, see the positive side of why things are happening the way they are, instead of, I'm just getting someone stuck in the mud and getting really serious, and it like Eight of Swords, it energy, it gets you stuck in if you choose to be weighed down in that serious mode. And that could also be a clue for you to lighten up if you start, when you're getting too serious. Because I'm getting the word responsible, too responsible. You feel too responsible for something. Or maybe someone's trying to make you feel responsible for something. Or maybe you're supposed to be more responsible for something, but you have to lighten up on yourself so that you can actually treat the situation, whatever this is, responsibly. Maybe you get triggered and you're actually expressing a childlike, a past hidden emotion from when you were a child or more immature, and whatever the situation is, it's triggering that emotion because it's stuck inside of you, and now you have the chance to take care of it in a more mature way by finding out where it really originated from, because it wasn't in the actual situation that where you felt that emotion. It's some way, somewhere in your past, a long time ago, or even passed down in your generational lineage for some of you too. Okay, a lot of information. We have 2 cards, but I love when that happens. I guess I love however anything happens, because this is the way it's to happen for you, Virgos. Okay, next is the Queen of Wands. Yes. Okay, so what I was just talking about, and that cat to me represents your shadow self or your south node, if you know your astrological natal wheel and your south node, and you're consciously working through that, because that the south node is different for everyone depending upon what house placement and zodiac sign your south node is in for you specifically. That's why it's so essential to know. You have to know your exact time and it be accurate to be able to become consciously aware of what this blockage is, this shadow self, this south node. And that's what I was speaking about just a moment ago too. And it could also have everything to do with your Chiron. Chiron is where we are injured, where we are going to be injured and have those injurious traumatic experiences through our life until we can become aware consciously where what house placement and zodiac sign our Chiron is in our natal wheel, because that will just reinforce, once you're able to read that, why you have been having those specific traumatic situations that you have been. And then you can heal yourself and free yourself, just like your south node, so you don't cycle and don't have those same experiences coming around over and over again, blocking you from who you truly are. And here I see that some of you, definitely, you are sitting in your Queen of Wands energy, because you have been doing just that, taking care of that, and you're freeing yourself. And I'm getting too that a lot of you are going to feel this freedom, especially if you know yes, you have your wheel and you've been doing that. Those of you are going to know that you've been taking care of your south node, you've been taking care of your Chiron. If you don't know, that's okay too, but that rings true that you would like to know, then send me a message. Go to my website, thecreativewoman.org, and send me an email and tell me that you listened to this, and I always, freely, no charge, will send you your natal wheel and your south nodes. And in this month of September, Virgos who listen to this, tell me that you did that. And if you want your Chiron, also, I will do that as well. Okay. You could have Leo in your chart. You could have Aries or Sagittarius prominent in your chart as well. Those are the three zodiac signs for the Wands and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, this is where you're all desiring to be, and or, like I said, some of you are, or maybe all of you at different times have felt like the Queen of Wands, even if you go back in and then have to learn more. But what you're really truly learning on a soul level is how to keep your energy at this Queen of Wands level, which means very consciously aware of, she's consciously aware of who she is, of where she's headed, her passions that keep her headed in her highest and best, towards her highest and best self, and isn't afraid to take care of and bring to her conscious awareness, so she can take care of any blockages that are standing in her way, emotional, mental, spiritual, and then those that have, because always the emotional starts first. The last place that you will see emotional issues, spiritual, mental, are in the physical body. And I'm getting someone, okay, just a second. Someone's having an aching in your body. I'm getting like the arm. wrist or ankle, a joint, it could be any joint that has to do with what I just said, an emotional, there is an emotional component, always is an emotional component. You find out that emotional component and where that originated, that emotional component, meaning feeling, emotion, that's stuck inside. It's going to be stuck in depending on where it is in your body. And if it's a joint, that will mean something specific as well. And that's why I say you can look online. There are books that will show pains in different areas, or diseases in the body in different areas, and what emotional component is making that physical trauma. And then also, though, not just, you also need to find out your Chiron, your South Node and your Chiron, because that's where it will lie. Because the more specific you can get, then the more you have to get to the root. You have to get to the root of that issue before you can completely clear it forever, so you don't ever have that problem anymore. And whoever that was for, I'm feeling like you've been desiring an answer. Well, and of course, if that sounds right for you, definitely. I know that is the answer, but it might, I hope it didn't trigger you in any way. It might, what I said, for some of you, but I'm also getting someone is needed to hear that. So all of what I just said about that, and it could have been a group of you. Okay. Sunflowers could be significant too. You could be seeing, that could be a sign or synchronicity for you. And black cats as well. And I know October is next month for the black cats, but someone has a black cat. Pay attention to your black cat. If you have a black cat, or you have a neighborhood black cat that comes to visit you, there's a message there for you. Again, that's very specific. It's not for all of you. Okay. Okay. So I'm being called to get, this is what deck is this? What deck? It's my Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. Okay. All right. So let's see. No, this is kind of long. Let me see where we're at. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these in the center. Okay. So let's see. So what else does Virgo need to know? Something with the sun, too, I just got. I don't know if it's the physical sun, you being out in the physical sun is essential for you this month. Or if it could be talking, for some of you, it could be talking about your emotional state is sunny, happy. Okay, so some of you, okay, so this card is the Emerald Tablet Activation. And what I'm getting is, I was really drawn to conscious manifesting. So and what I got from this card, first off, is that some of you have been desiring something to come to fruition, and it hasn't come to fruition. It's been very slow moving, or even You might feel stagnant, but it is in process. And also some of you you needed to do healing first before this will be able to come into your physical reality, because the physical reality, again, is the last place our energies show up, is in the physical, is you actually seeing it in the physical. So you've done so much work. So don't think that just know that it is still energetically in process, and you could very, very, very well see it in September sometime. Yeah, and again, with this, so the words are cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. So with the divine alchemy, I was also getting that it's taken a certain amount of, for you to balance your energies, stay continuously balanced and harmonious within yourself. Or maybe for some of you, it's taking that time on a regular basis to make sure that you're spending time with yourself, and balance, which balances your energies, and tuning into your intuition, tuning in to your, while you're out in your environment, maybe nature is what I'm meaning, not not a chaotic environment, but nature, or someplace that's relaxing for you, by water. I'm getting the ocean, maybe for some of you, maybe you live by the ocean or you took a trip, and that helps to clear your energy, heal you, and keep you in that harmonious space. Okay. So that's also why all of that process had to take place, or has to be finishing up. Maybe for some of you, it's finishing up this month. And so, again, it's in process. Your desires, what you're wishing for, whatever that is, to show itself in the physical realm, is coming. It is coming. Okay. Yeah, someone's receiving physical healing energy from their crown chakra all the way through their to their root chakra into the ground. So and you could be consciously, I feel like somebody's consciously meditating or doing something like that. It's working. So keep doing that. Okay. Because you're clearing that space. You're clearing that energetic space for which has to happen first. You have to clear your energetic space so it has your, whatever you're desiring, has an energetic open space to come into. Okay. Before it can show up in the physical. Okay. Okay, so let me see here. Is there any? Yeah, okay. Let's just take, before I conclude this reading, let's get one more card, or this will be the last deck I use for Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Virgo. Oops. And I just got, is someone thinking about changing their style of their hair or doing something different with their hair? Because that just came into my mind while I was shuffling. I know that's just a random, but that could be a confirmation for someone that this reading is for you. Okay, number 11, that's a master number, so you could definitely be seeing 1111 this month, and that's a sign of synchronicity if you pay attention to those. And it's going to tell you that the time is right, because this is the heading of this card. The time is right. So when you see 11 or 1111, the time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. So something having to do with making progress on your soul path. Maybe it's a new path, a new beginning that is reaching you to a higher soul purpose, or so you can reach your higher, and even let's see, how do I say that, a higher level in your soul growth. So again, pay attention, because something about that number 11, when you see it, is going to tell you about that the time is right for something. So whatever, maybe you were thinking about something, maybe you were feeling something, maybe something specific, pay attention to what's going on around you when you see that number 11. But you will know. Some of you might have to set with it. If you don't know right away, it will come to you. But consciously take time for yourself and set with that when you saw number 11 and what was going on, and or the feeling you were having, or maybe a conversation you were having with someone or yourself, could be too. So because you can tap into your higher self, the universe, source, however you want to see that, your spirit guides, however that best suits you, the words to use. Okay. Okay, well, Virgo, I hope this was helpful. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. And have a super month of September. And that happy birthday to all of you who have birthdays in September and who have already had your birthday in August or in the next couple days. Happy birthday to all of you too. Until next time. Bye.